These are some of the Sigma female traits which will make your jaw drop. Hello all of you, welcome back to our channel. If you're new, make sure to click that subscribe button and become part of our amazing community. Today, we're exploring a topic that's sure to amaze you. I bet you didn't know these strange Sigma female traits are real. Get ready to have your mind blown, so let's dive in. A Sigma female isn't like the average woman. She's highly independent, enigmatic, and often not well understood. Unlike alpha or beta females, Sigma females follow their unique rhythm, and believe me, it's a rhythm unlike any other. They have some odd, out-of-the-box traits that can really surprise people. Excited to discover these intriguing characteristics? Let's get started. Number 1, they vanish completely, leaving no sign behind. Picture this. You have a buddy who is always around when you need them, but then, all of a sudden, they disappear. No phone calls, no messages, no updates online. It's as if they've just vanished from the planet. This is something you might see with Sigma females. They can go missing without any warning, and it's really puzzling for everyone they know. Sigma females value their independence and their alone time. While some people always want to be around others, Sigma females often need quiet moments to themselves to recharge and think. This desire for personal space can lead them to pull away from friends and family without warning. They might stay out of touch for days, weeks, or even longer, which leaves their loved ones wondering what happened to them. A big reason for this behavior is that Sigma females are very thoughtful. They spend lots of time reflecting on their life, their ambitions, and their role in the world. Sigma females often need to take a break from their usual activities and social duties. During these times, they might do things that help them feel connected to themselves again, like walking in nature, reading, or just enjoying some quiet alone time. Another reason Sigma females might choose to be on their own is to avoid unnecessary drama and socializing. They prioritize their peace of mind and will quickly remove themselves from situations or people that disturb their calm. If they find a social event or relationship too overwhelming or negative, they will discreetly leave to preserve their mental and emotional health. This tendency to disappear can be confusing for those who aren't used to their ways. Friends and relatives might worry about their safety or feel upset by their sudden withdrawal. However, it's important to realize that their actions are not meant to be hurtful. It's just their way of keeping their balance and well-being in a demanding world. When Sigma females come back from their alone time, they usually have a clearer mind and a strong sense of direction. They return more determined, focused, and ready to face the world. This pattern of stepping back and then coming forward again is vital for their growth and finding out more about themselves. If you know a Sigma female, it's important to respect her need for privacy and realize that her time away doesn't mean she cares any less about you. Rather, it's a critical part of her path to finding personal satisfaction. The best way to be there for a Sigma female is to let her have her space freely without feeling judged or pushed. Disappearing quietly is just one of the distinct traits that make Sigma females unique. This habit stems from their deep need for self-reliance, deep thinking, and tranquility. While it may be puzzling or worrying to some, it's a fundamental aspect of their nature. By acknowledging and respecting this behavior, we can truly appreciate the intricate and profound nature of Sigma females and how they uniquely move through life. Number 2, they prefer to be on their own. Sigma females aren't antisocial. They just choose their social circles carefully. They don't need constant company to feel valued or happy. Instead, they enjoy being alone quite a bit. This liking for being alone comes from their independent character. Sigma females are capable and like to depend on their own abilities and resources instead of others. Their tendency to be alone also comes from a strong self-awareness. They understand themselves well, know what they want, and know how to achieve it. This clear understanding often makes them prefer doing things alone rather than in groups. For example, while some might like working in teams or playing sports with others, a Sigma female might enjoy solitary activities like writing, painting, or running. These activities help her connect with herself and pursue her own objectives without getting sidetracked by others. Picture a woman who is both strong and smart, carrying herself with a calm confidence as she handles life's social and personal hurdles on her own. This captures what a Sigma female is about, especially when we describe her as a lone wolf. Sigma females prefer being alone and rely on themselves, which can sometimes puzzle those around them. They also put a high value on their freedom, disliking any restrictions set by society or expectations from groups. In a society that often pushes people to fit in, Sigma females make a mark by celebrating their distinctiveness. They're not scared to follow their own unique paths, even if it means going it alone. This characteristic can be both motivating and daunting to others, as it goes against the common belief that being happy and successful requires strong social ties and being part of groups. Another part of being a lone wolf for Sigma females is their capacity to have deep and meaningful connections without needing a big group of friends. Sigma females are not into shallow friendships or just knowing people casually. They prefer a few deep and meaningful connections that truly enrich their lives. These bonds are usually based on deep mutual respect, a good understanding of each other, and common values. Because they choose their friends so carefully, Sigma females might seem reserved or distant to people who don't get their preference for meaningful interactions over having lots of friends. Sigma females also have a natural skill for focusing deeply on what they love and their goals. This intense focus works best when they're alone because that way they can dive deep into their work without any interruptions. Whether it's advancing in their career, picking up a new skill, or tackling a personal project, Sigma females perform best when they have their own area to concentrate and channel their energy effectively. Though preferring to be on their own may look like it's lonely, but for Sigma females, it's actually a sign of strength. It helps them develop a solid sense of who they are, become resilient, and fulfill their dreams in their own way. This doesn't mean they are cut off from everyone else. Sigma females are often very empathetic and caring, but they show these traits in their own unique, independent way. Being a lone wolf is key to who they are. It shows their self-reliance, self-awareness, and their preference for deep, meaningful relationships rather than shallow ones. While this might seem odd to some, it really highlights their strength and uniqueness. By understanding and respecting this part of their personality, we can truly value the special traits that make Sigma females so intriguing and powerful. Number 3, they speak the truth without holding back. Okay, let's explore the third point on our list, their total honesty. This characteristic truly makes Sigma females stand out, often surprising and impressing people. So, what does it mean to be totally honest? And why is this trait so strong in Sigma females? Sigma females put a high value on being genuine. They stick to the belief that being honest is the best way, even if it involves sharing tough truths. While others might soften their words to avoid upsetting someone, Sigma females like to be straightforward. They think that being honest builds trust and respect in relationships, whether with friends, family, or co-workers. Picture this situation. You're trying on a new outfit and ask a Sigma female friend for her thoughts. Where some friends might say you look great just to be kind, a Sigma female will give you her honest opinion. If she thinks the outfit isn't right for you, she'll tell you directly. She might suggest something more suitable for you, she could say. Initially, these words might sting a little, but soon you'll see she's trying to be helpful, not mean. Let's imagine you're working on a project and you ask a Sigma female for her thoughts. She won't just tell you it's great to make you feel good. She'll offer thorough, helpful feedback instead. She may highlight parts that could be better and propose improvements. Her straightforwardness might be tough to take, but it's extremely useful because it encourages you to develop and enhance your skills. So why do Sigma females choose to be so straightforward? They hold truth and sincerity in high regard. They see being honest as a way to show respect. If they share their genuine thoughts with you, it's because they appreciate you enough to be honest with you. They don't find any value in lying or just saying things to make someone feel good for a short while. For them, it's all about forming true, real connections. Still, this quality might be misunderstood. Those who aren't used to such straightforwardness may see Sigma females as daunting or even rude. But when you get to know why they are the way they are, you'll realize their frankness is actually about caring and respect. They genuinely want what's best for you, and they think that honesty is the best way to express that. Sigma females' stark honesty might be surprising at first, but it's also very refreshing. Their dedication to being genuine and upright makes them dependable and trustworthy friends. So the next time a Sigma female offers her honest feedback, remember it's her way of showing she cares. Welcome the honesty, learn from it, and value having someone who respects you enough to always be truthful with you. Number 4, their gaze is strong and piercing. Next, let's discuss the 4th trait on our list. Their gaze is strong and piercing. This characteristic might surprise many people. When a Sigma female looks directly into your eyes, it might seem as if she's looking deep inside you. Why does her stare have such a profound impact? Sigma females are exceptionally observant and insightful. They notice the little things and are endlessly curious about their surroundings. This curiosity is evident in the way they look at you. It's not a brief or absent-minded look, but a sharp and focused stare that shows they are truly engaged. They are not just looking at you. They are trying to understand you better. Imagine you're at a social gathering, chatting with a Sigma female. As you talk, you realize she is intently focusing on you, almost as if she's studying every word you utter. This intensity might feel overwhelming initially, but it actually indicates her deep involvement in the conversation. She doesn't get distracted by her phone or look around the room. She's completely there with you. This type of attention is uncommon and can be very meaningful. Sigma females often have a deep, steady gaze that shows their confidence and self-assurance. They're not shy about maintaining eye contact. This strong eye contact is an important way to communicate without words. It indicates that they are bold and open to forming a deeper bond. For many, holding someone's gaze for a long time might feel awkward. But for Sigma females, it's a method to create a real connection. However, this intense look can sometimes be misunderstood. Some might see it as aggressive or too serious. But really, it's just their way of truly engaging with the moment and the person they're speaking to. They're not trying to scare you, they're just demonstrating that they're completely involved and committed to the conversation. Imagine you're giving a talk at a meeting and a Sigma female coworker is watching you closely. Her deep gaze might make you a little nervous, but it's really her way of showing respect. She's paying complete attention to you and thinking over your ideas seriously. This can feel really supportive, especially when it's so easy to get distracted these days. A Sigma female's focused stare shows her interest, curiosity, and confidence. It's an effective way she connects with people on a meaningful level. It might feel strange at first, but once you understand why she does it, you'll start to value this special quality. So the next time a Sigma female looks at you intensely, know that she's fully engaged with you. Take this chance to interact with her. You might discover that her sharp focus is both captivating and motivational. Number 5, they steer clear of casual chit-chat. Now, let's explore the 5th point on our list. They steer clear of casual chit-chat. If you've ever talked to a Sigma female, you might have noticed they steer clear of the usual light, everyday chatter that often fills our social moments. But what's the reason for this, and why do they shy away from small talk? Sigma females seek depth and meaning in their conversations. They see small talk as shallow and unsatisfying. Instead of casual conversations about the weather or the latest rumors, they prefer to jump right into more meaningful discussions. They aim to discuss ideas, share personal experiences, and form deeper connections. For them, chatting is a chance to grow and connect, not just a way to fill time. Picture meeting a Sigma female at a social event, rather than starting with common questions like, "What kind of work do you do?" or "Which place do you come from?" She might guide the talk towards more engaging topics. She could inquire about what excites you, your aspirations, or even a recent book or article that caught her interest. By steering clear of small talk, she aims to create a more meaningful and captivating discussion. The Sigma female's tendency to avoid trivial chatter can be both invigorating and demanding. It's invigorating because it cuts through the routine of shallow interactions, allowing for deeper relationships to develop. However, it can also pose a challenge for those used to lighter, more casual chats. This approach demands a willingness to be open and vulnerable, which not everyone may feel prepared for. But why do Sigma females focus on these profound discussions? They believe that true connections are forged through shared experiences, significant conversations, and mental engagement. Sigma females view small talk as an obstacle to forming deep and genuine connections. Instead of sticking to casual chatter, they prefer to jump straight to meaningful discussions. This approach allows them to foster richer and more authentic interactions with people. Their dislike for small talk comes from a longing for conversations that have substance and sincerity. They find ordinary chit-chat shallow and unsatisfying. When you talk to a Sigma female, be ready to leave the small talk behind and plunge into significant subjects right away. Seize the chance to bond more deeply and share substantial topics. You may find yourself engaged in discussions that are not only more rewarding, but also bring you closer than ever before. Number 6. Their moods can change without warning. Picture a friend whose feelings change as quickly as the weather, making it hard to know how to interact with them from one day to the next. This often happens with someone known as a Sigma female. They frequently show sudden changes in mood that can confuse those who don't know them well. Sigma females are thoughtful and very sensitive people. They feel emotions deeply and perceive the world around them with intense emotion. This deep sensitivity can cause their moods to swing wildly. They might be lost in deep thought one moment, then suddenly filled with immense happiness or deep reflection the next. One reason for their unpredictable emotions is how strongly they sense and mirror others' feelings. Sigma females have a great deal of empathy and can be greatly influenced by the moods and emotions of those they meet. This makes them experience many different emotions that might not even belong to them. For instance, spending time with a happy friend might lift their mood, while meeting someone who is upset could make them feel down. Sigma females also have a complex inner life that changes often. They are very in tune with their thoughts and feelings, which can cause their moods to swing as they make sense of the world around them. Their minds are filled with a mix of ideas and emotions, and this inner turmoil can show up as quick shifts in how they feel. Another reason for their unpredictable emotions is their strong need to be independent. Sigma females value their autonomy and might struggle to share their weaknesses with others. This can make them switch between being open and being reserved, based on their need for personal space and emotional safety. Furthermore, Sigma females boldly face their emotions. They are not scared to delve into their emotions, which can lead to dramatic changes in their mood. Sigma females experience a wide range of emotions, from deep sadness to great happiness, and they express these emotions openly and honestly. This true expression of feelings can be surprising and even challenging for those used to more typical ways of showing emotion. It's important to understand that Sigma females' mood changes are not random or fake. They genuinely reflect their intense feelings and honest reactions to what happens around them. Recognizing this part of their personality can help others respond to them with understanding and support instead of confusion or criticism. In summary, the emotional unpredictability of Sigma females comes from their strong sensitivity, empathetic nature, rich inner life, and dedication to staying true to their feelings. Although it might be hard to understand their emotional state at times, this trait shows their depth and complexity. By acknowledging and respecting this quality, we can build deeper and more meaningful relationships with Sigma females and value the richness of their emotional life. Number 7, they openly express their thoughts. Sigma females have a clear understanding of who they are and what they believe in. This confidence helps them share their ideas clearly and confidently, no matter who they're talking to or where they are. They're not scared to share their views, even if it means disagreeing with popular opinion or questioning usual ways. They dislike anything shallow or fake. Sigma females cherish real and honest exchanges and expect the same honesty from others. They avoid pointless chatter and prefer to talk about things that matter deeply to them, allowing them to be their authentic selves freely. Imagine a woman who boldly shares her thoughts and feelings, never hesitating to be true to herself in any setting. This is the essence of a Sigma female, known for their fearless dedication to expressing their opinions, even if it might disturb or challenge others. Additionally, Sigma females are motivated by a strong desire for justice and equality. They are quick to speak up against unfairness and inequality, using their voices to push for betterment and growth. They refuse to remain quiet when facing social problems or personal wrongs. Instead, they actively participate in discussions and actions aimed at fixing these issues. Sigma females also have a keen ability to analyze situations deeply. They are not influenced by what's popular or pressure from society. They base their opinions on logical thinking and careful examination. This independence in thinking allows them to share their views with confidence and authority. Furthermore, Sigma females are genuinely themselves, without adjusting their words or views to blend in with others. They cherish their uniqueness and stand firm in being true to who they are. This honesty can be both inspiring and unsettling to those who aren't used to such direct and open expression. They are clear and direct when they talk, but they also listen carefully. They appreciate deep conversations and are willing to talk with people who have different opinions. Their ability to listen to others and consider new ideas shows their desire to learn and understand more. Speaking their minds is a key part of who Sigma females are. It shows their honesty, their fight for fairness, their independent thinking, and their strong confidence. Even though their way of communicating might not fit traditional expectations of how women should talk, it shows their strength and honesty. When we respect and value their directness, we can build stronger and more real relationships with Sigma females and understand their firm and ethical way of communicating. Number 8, they are extremely self-reliant. Sigma females stand out because they rely on themselves above all. They truly believe in their abilities and have a clear understanding of what they can and can't do. This confidence lets them lead independent lives, making their own choices and following their own paths without needing others to affirm their value or decisions. Picture a woman who moves through life with steady self-reliance and a personal strength that draws people's attention. This is what defines Sigma females. Their exceptional independence makes them unique in a society that often expects women to be dependent. A big reason for their strong independence is their dislike for following the usual rules and societal expectations. Sigma females do not accept traditional roles or the societal standards that try to control their actions or choices. They dismiss the idea that their value depends on their relationships or on support from others. Instead, they choose to shape their own identities and define success in their own unique way. Additionally, Sigma females highly value their personal freedom and independence. Sigma females place a high value on their uniqueness and refuse to give up their independence just to fit into specific roles or expectations. This deep dedication to remaining independent allows them to pursue their dreams and objectives without being restrained by external influences or dependencies. They also show a remarkable ability to bounce back and adjust. They firmly believe in their capacity to tackle and overcome challenges, relying on their inner strength and determination to get through tough times. This toughness gives them the courage to take on obstacles head-on, paving their own way even when things get rough. Furthermore, Sigma females are open to taking chances and seizing new opportunities. Their deep-seated independence allows them to step into unknown areas, try new things, and follow paths less traveled without needing others to constantly confirm or support their choices. This willingness to explore helps them build lives that are not only unique, but also deeply rewarding, perfectly in line with their personal desires and values. It's essential to understand that Sigma females are extremely self-reliant, but this doesn't mean they resist working with others or seeking help. They can build significant partnerships and work well with others, choosing to do so from a position of strength and free will, not because they have to. Their self-reliance showcases their inner toughness and self-empowerment, not a refusal to connect with people or form relationships. Being ultra-independent is a key characteristic of Sigma females. This trait shows their disregard for societal norms, their emphasis on personal liberty, their ability to overcome obstacles, and their bold nature. Although this independence might challenge traditional ideas of what being feminine means, it really highlights their deep personal strength and self-sufficiency. By recognizing and valuing their fierce independence, we can better appreciate the distinct and powerful qualities that make Sigma females truly remarkable and motivational figures. Number 9, they trust their intuition. Sigma females have a remarkable ability to listen to their inner voice, making them incredibly intuitive. This intuition acts like a built-in radar, guiding them through life's many challenges and decisions with a sense of confidence and inner clarity. For instance, in a room full of debate, a Sigma female might quietly assess the situation and come up with a perspective that others haven't even considered, thanks to her intuitive grasp of the underlying issues. This trait allows her to navigate complex social dynamics and make choices that align deeply with her personal integrity and values. Her intuition is not just a feeling, but a powerful tool that she uses to stay true to herself and make decisions that resonate with her core beliefs. Number 10, they embrace change. Unlike many who may avoid the unknown, Sigma females see change as a chance to grow and learn more about themselves. They thrive on transforming challenges into chances to learn and evolve. Whether it's a career shift, moving to a new city, or adapting to a sudden change in personal circumstances, Sigma females face these situations head-on with a proactive and positive attitude. Their comfort with change stems from their strong sense of self and independence, allowing them to adjust and find their footing quickly, even in the most turbulent times. This flexibility is a crucial part of their ability to bounce back, allowing them to come out of changes tougher and better prepared to face whatever challenges life presents. Number 11, they cultivate deep connections. Sigma females may seem like they prefer solitude, but when they choose to connect, they do so deeply. They value quality over quantity in their relationships, seeking out individuals who resonate with their authentic selves. When a Sigma female forms a bond, it's based on mutual respect, shared values, and deep understanding. These connections are intensely meaningful to her and are cherished for their sincerity and substance. She doesn't waste time on superficial interactions. Instead, she invests in relationships that promise emotional depth and intellectual stimulation. This selective approach to social engagements means that if a Sigma female counts you as a friend, it's a true compliment to your character and depth. Sounds surprising, doesn't it? Some might find these qualities odd, but they're exactly what sets Sigma females apart and make them so intriguing. What's your take? Were any of these characteristics unexpected for you? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more captivating videos about the wonderful world of women. Catch you in the next video, as always. Until next time.